everyone. So now we are going to start our next class, which is class 2nd, and we are going to start our mathematics of class 2nd. Okay. So first of all, before starting the topic of our new classes, we are just going to revise few topics of first class, like from numbers from 1 to 100. Okay. So first of all, as you can see that we are having few boxes in front of us which are 100 in numbers. So what you should do is just write down the numbers or the counting from 1 to 100, or instead of writing the numbers, what you should do is just have a look on this. Like top is starting from T, fish is beginning from F, sun is beginning from S, I is beginning from E, net is beginning from N, orange is beginning from O, and hat is beginning from H. So like whenever you are writing a number, like you are writing 1, so 1 is beginning from O, so what you should do is you just need to draw the picture of this orange instead of writing that number. Okay, and next number is your 2, and 2 is beginning from T, so just write the picture of this top on the number 2. Similarly, as you can see that on number 7, which begins with S, we are having this, we have drawn this sun, since this is also beginning with S. So you just need to do the rest of the numbers by yourself using the spelling of number names of that number, the first letter of that beginning word, and the pictures. Okay. So now we are having a next question, which is write the numerals for the following. What you should do is you just need to look at the number name and just write down the numeral for that. Like 56. For 56, what we should write is 5 and 6. So that is going to be your 5 and 6. So you should write the numbers in front of these number names. Similarly, 62, since we are doing the revision of the earlier class, so I am just doing few questions for you. I am not going to do that all questions, okay. So I am just doing few questions just to give you some example. What you should do is just ask your parents, they will going to check your answers and they will going to help you for the remaining questions, okay. Like we are done with this 56 and we have written 5 and 6. Similarly for 62, what we are going to write is 6 and 2, which is going to be your 62. Now the next question is write the number names for the following. Earlier we were having number names and we were converting them into the numbers. Now we are having numeral form and we need to convert that into number names. Like I am having this 25, which is 25, and what you should write is 25. The spelling of 25 is TWENTY, which is the spelling of your 20, and for 5 we are going to write FIVE. Okay. Now you may do the rest by yourself. Now the question number 4 is write the missing numbers by counting forward. What you should do is, like we have some empty boxes in front of us after this 2 numbers which are written. What you should do is just fill in the boxes with the missing numbers. So I am going to do the second one for you. Like you are having 24, after that we are having empty box, after that you are having 26, and now we are having all the empty boxes. What you should do is just write the countings in these boxes. After 24, what you are having is 25. So write 25 in this box. After that 26 is written to you. Now just move to the next number, which is your 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and thereafter 32. Okay. So now the next question is write the missing numbers by counting backward. Now what we are going to do is we are just going to count a number in a backward direction or in reverse direction. As you can see that we are having 43. Earlier 43, before that 43 we are having 42, before 42 we are having 41. Okay, so as you can see that we are just writing the counting in reverse order. Okay, so before 41 we are having 40, before 40 we are having 39, before 39 we are having 38, before 38 we are having 37, and before 37 we are having 36, and before that we are having 35. So you just need to fill the empty boxes with the help of the numbers which are being provided to you. Okay. So the next example or the question is write the number just before and after the given numbers. You just need to write the numbers which comes before it and after it. Okay. So I am taking the example of 71, and we know that if you need to move back, for that we just subtract 1 from it, and we know that before 71 we have what? 70. So before 71 we are having 70, and after, if you need to move ahead, for that we just add 1 into it. Okay. So after 71 what we are having is 72. So the numbers are going to be 70, 71 and 72. 2. Now these three are also the example of the same one. So we are just moving to the seventh one. Write the numbers which comes in between the given numbers. Earlier you were having the middle number and we were just writing the before number and the after number. Now what we are having is we are just being provided with two numbers. You need to write the middle number of that. Like you can see that we are having 51, after that we are having a blank, and after that you are having 53. So the number which comes in between 51 and 53 is going to be your 52. So you need to write the number which comes in between the given numbers. So the number which comes in between 51 and 53 is going to be your 52. Now question number 8 is write the correct numbers. 32 comes just after what? 32 comes just after what? 31. Okay. This is a question for you that you need to tell the number after which 32 comes. So the number after which 32 comes is your 31. So you need to write 31 in this. 43 comes just before. 43 comes just before what number? So the number, the 43 which comes just before that of 44. So now the next question is filling the blanks as directed. What you need to do is just counting by twos. That means we need to jump 2 on every step, like we are having 6 and you need to jump 2 numbers ahead. So you are going to get 8. Similarly, if you will jump 2 step again, then what you are going to get is 10. Similarly, after jumping 2, 12, then 14, then 16, then 18 and then 20. Similarly, in this question we are just going to jump 3 numbers like 6, after that 9, after that 12 and so on. For this we need to jump 10 steps and for this we need to jump 5 steps. Now add or subtract the following number using the number strip. We have done this in class first while adding the two numbers. For this what you should do is, you are having two numbers, just take the number first which is your 2, just get to number 2 and just start jumping. How much you need to jump is your third number which is your 3. So we just need to jump 3 steps. So when you are at 2 and if you will jump 3 steps, 1, 2, 3, what you are going to get is your 5. So that is going to be your answer of addition using the number strip. Okay. Similarly, for subtraction what you should do is just move to the first number which is your 7. I have reached to the first number which is 7. Now what you should do is you just need to move few steps backward and the number of step which we are going to take backward is the second number which is your 5. Okay. So like I am here at the 7th place. Now just start moving backside. So 1, 2, 3, 4 and 5. So where I have reached is your 2. So 2 is going to be your answer of the subtraction using your number strip. Now count and write the numbers as tens and ones. Now we are going to count the numbers and we are going to write that as tens and ones. Now as you can see that in tens we are having this 1 and 2. This one box represents 10 and this is going to be your 20 when you will start counting it. So this is going to be 10 plus 10 is going to be 20. So your tens place is going to be 2 and this unit place is going to be a 1, 2 and 3. So what you need to write is 3 in this box. So your number is going to be 23. Okay. Now similarly we are having few blocks in the next question which are going to represent your tens digit and your ones digit. Okay. Like this one block, this whole block is representing 10. This whole block is also representing your 10 and this blue color boxes are representing your ones place. So in tens place we are having 2 blocks of 10. So that means we are having 20. Okay. And this ones place we are having 3 blocks. Okay. So this is going to be a 20 and plus 3 is going to be a 23. Write the numbers and the number names shown on the abacus. Once has been done for you. We just need to do the same thing that we were doing earlier. Earlier we were taking blocks and crayons for writing the number names. Now we are going to have a abacus. Like you can see that on the tens place we are having 2. So we have written 2 in tens place and ones place we are having 3. So I have written 3 on ones place. So just 2 and 3 is going to be your 23. So I have written the numeral form also and the number name of that also. So I am just taking one more example for you, like you just look at it. At tens place I am having 2 rings or balls. So just write 2 over here, and since I am not having any ball at ones place, so I am just going to write 0. Okay, so this 2 and 0, which is in its numeral form, is going to make 20, and we are just going to write the number name of it, and it is going to be TWENTY. So that is your 20. Okay, so you just need to do the rest by yourself. Now the next question is write the numbers in expanded form. Now what we are going to do is we are just going to write the numbers in the expanded form. Like your first number the first digit belongs to tens place, and the second digit belongs to your ones place. For tens place, we just multiply 10 into it, or just put a 0 behind that number. Like this 7 would be written as 70. Okay, so this is going to be your 70, and this 4, since it is on ones place, so we have multiplied it by 1 only, so that is going to be your 4. So this is going to be 70 plus 4, which is the expanded form of 74. Similarly, if you are taking 80, for that just write down since we are having 8 on tens digit, so we are going to write 80, and on ones place we are having 0. Since we are not having any digit, so we are just going to put 0 on the ones place. Okay, so this is the way in which we expand the numbers. Like as you can see in the next question, we are having the numbers already written in their expanded form. Now what you should do is just write them in their standard form or in their numeral form, which is this 74, 61, and the numbers in which we write it. Okay, so this 30 plus 5 is going to be your 35, 20 plus 6 is going to be your 26, and rest will be the same. Now question number 16 is filling the blanks with the symbol greater than or less than. As we know that we just keep the mouth open on the greater side of this symbol. Like we are having this this side, this is your open side, so we are just going to keep that open side on the number which is larger. So like you can see that we are having a 75, and here we are having 70. And when you just start counting, we know that 70 comes before that of 75. That means 70 is lesser than that of the 75. Okay, so what you are going to do is just put this symbol, this first one symbol, because it is having mouth open on the left hand side. So we are just going to put the symbol over here. Similarly, we are having this 24 and 63. Here we know that 63 is greater than that of the 24. So we are just going to use this symbol, and we are just going to keep the mouth open on the side of 63. Now the next question is take the smallest number and cross the greatest number. What you should do is just look at the numbers and just take the number which is the smallest one and just cross the number which is the greatest one. For the smallest one, we are just going to put a tick, and for the greatest one, we are just going to cross that number. Okay, so first of all, we are having 4 numbers which are 21, 33, 18 and 82. Okay, so the smallest number is your 18. As we know the counting from 0 to 100, so we know that 18 comes first among these 4 numbers, so this is going to be your smallest one. For that, we are just going to put tick on it, and the largest one is going to be your 82. For that, we are just going to put a cross on it. So we are just going to put a cross on it. Okay, so the next question is arrange the following as asked. What you should do is you just need to arrange them in an ascending order. Ascending order means you need to arrange them in a sequence of smallest to biggest. Okay, and when it is talking about descending order, then what you should do is just arrange them in a sequence of biggest to smallest. Okay, so I am doing the first one for you. We are going to arrange them in ascending order, that means from smallest to biggest. So just have a look on the numbers which are 23, 34, 47 and 33. Okay, so we are just going to arrange them. First of all, the smallest number is 23, so we are just going to write 23. After that, we are having 33, which is your second number, 33. After that, the second greater number is 34, and after that 47 is going to be your largest number. So we just have arranged them in the sequence of ascending order. Just do the second one by yourself. Okay, so the next question is add the following. So now we are just going to add the numbers, and this is your vertical method which I have told you earlier on or in the first class. Okay, so now we are having this 5 plus 3 and 3 plus 3. For this, what you should do is you can either use your fingers or you can use lines for solving this. Like I am right now using fingers. Okay, so what you should do is you just need to add this 5 into 3. This we are having 5 fingers, and now I am having 3 fingers. I need to add these numbers. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So what you should do is just write 8 downside of this number. Now we are having this 3 plus 3. So this is going to be your 6. And how? We are having 3 fingers. So this is going to be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 and 6. So write down 6 here. So this is going to be your 68. Similarly, we just need to follow the same thing which I have told you in this for the remaining questions. So just add the numbers. Okay. Now we are in next question. We just need to subtract the given numbers. For that, like you are having 76 minus 73. For that, you can either use your fingers or you can use your lines, or you can just draw a few figures and just later on we'll just cancel out the number which I have taken away. So okay, you can choose any of the method. I am just going to use my fingers for it. 7 minus 3 is going to be here. Like you can see that I am having 7 fingers right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay. How much I need to subtract is 3. So just subtract, takes away 3 fingers, 1, 2 and 3. How many I am left with? 1, 2, 3 and 4. So your answer is going to be 4. Okay. After that I am having 7 minus 6. Again I am going to have 7 fingers. And from this 7 I am going to take away 6. So I am just reducing 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. How much I am left with is 1. So your answer is going to be 1. Okay. You can use any method. You can use number strip, you can use your fingers, you can use your lines, or you can draw figures for it, or dots. You can use any method which is convenient to you for solving the remaining examples or questions which are in front of you. So now we are going to move our next question, which is filling the blanks. What you should do is just solve the bracket first. As you can see that we have some brackets in front of us. For that you just need to solve this bracket first. After that we will add the another number into it. Okay. So this 1 plus 4 is going to be a 5. So just write down 5 in this rectangular box and just add 1 into it. This 1 plus 4 is going to be here and this 1 is written here. Okay. So 5 plus 1 is going to be a 6, which is your final answer. Similarly, like in this we are having 5 plus, now we are having 2 plus 2 in the bracket. So first of all we are just going to add these two numbers. So 2 plus 2 is going to be a 4. So just write down this 4 in this box. So this 5 plus 4 is going to be your 9, which is your answer. Okay. So now we are having 22nd question, which is like there are 7 pigeons on a branch of tree. Like there is a tree on which the branch of which they are having 7. There are 7 pigeons. 2 more pigeons join them. 2 more pigeons have joined them. How many pigeons are there in all? Now you just need to find out the total number of pigeons on that branch. For that, what you are going to do is, this space is being provided to you. You can either make number strip or any picture in this just to make just to solve the addition. Okay. So I'm just writing the numbers in this. You are having 7 pigeons, so write down 7. After that 2 more pigeons have added into them. So just write 2 also. So that 7 plus 2 is going to be your 9, which is your answer. Okay. So like these are few more examples of it. So here is in this question you can see there is a guy whose name is Mohit. He is having 18 bananas with him. Out of those 18 bananas he have eaten 6 bananas. Okay. So what you should do is either you can make 18 bananas here, or you can just use lines to represent that banana, and we are just going to erase the 6 lines from it. Okay. So what you will be left with is your 12, which is going to be the answer of your question. So you need to write that 12 in the space being provided here. Okay. So now we'll move to the next question. In this you need to color the triangle in red color, circle brown in color, rectangles orange in color. As you can see that these are rectangles, these are your triangles, these are your circles, and this is also your circle, and this is again your circle. So just color them according which is given in your question. Now circle the shapes that comes next. You are being provided with 2 options of each questions. You just need to pick out the correct option and just circle the correct answer. Like I am having this, here we are having 3 dots, after that I am having square, again I am having 3 dots, after that square, after that 3 dots. So after that what you are going to have is a square. So out of these 2 options, this is your correct option. So I am just going to put a circle around it. Okay. So now as we are done with the revision of this chapter up to number from 1 to 100, I have left many of the questions for you because we have already learnt about it in class first. So what you should do is just ask your parents, they are definitely going to help you, or you take help from your elders to solve the remaining part of this chapter. Thank you.